This video was created using an AI clone of Sheldon Sims. Quick context if you're new here. HeyGen is an AI tool that clones your face and voice. You type a script, the clone records it, no camera, no retakes. I'm an operator. I run content like a system, not a performance. This channel documents what works and what breaks. Here's what breaks most creators on their first HeyGen video. You export it, the lips don't match the audio. That's called voice sync drift, meaning the clone's mouth stops matching what it's saying. The background cuts your avatar in half. The resolution ships at 720p. YouTube compresses that harder than 1080p. It looks worse than it should. So you re-render, then re-render again. 3 hours gone. That's not a HeyGen problem. That's 3 settings. You never touch them. If you've never used HeyGen before, this still applies. These are the settings you configure once, day 1. Set them right and you never re-render again. I'm going to show you all 3. Let's go. We're running the 3-checkpoint pre-render audit. Each checkpoint fixes one specific failure mode. Here's checkpoint 1. HeyGen defaults to automatic voice sync on every new project. Here's what that means in plain language. HeyGen listens to your audio and tries to match the clone's lip movement to it in real time. On short clips, under 60 seconds, it holds. The system has enough audio data to sync cleanly. On longer segments, anything past 90 seconds, it starts to drift, meaning the clone's lips fall out of sync with the words. You'll see it, viewers will see it. If your delivery includes intentional pauses, measured, calm pacing, those pauses make the drift worse. That's this channel's delivery style, which means auto-sync is a guaranteed failure mode for us. Fix, switch voice sync to manual. Manual sync locks the lip movement to a fixed timing track, not letting HeyGen guess. Go into your project settings, switch auto-sync off, set it to manual, then lock it on your project template. Every new video inherits the correct setting automatically. You set it once, it's done. One checkpoint down, 2 left, HeyGen's auto background removal reads the edge between your avatar and whatever's behind it. Under consistent conditions, good lighting, solid color background, it holds clean, but conditions shift. Lighting changes session to session, even frame to frame. When auto removal hits a low contrast edge, meaning the boundary between your avatar and background isn't sharp enough, the algorithm to read, it cuts into the avatar, lower left corner of the frame every time, not occasionally, consistently. You won't see it in preview at normal zoom. You'll see it when the video's live and a viewer comments on it. Fix, switch to manual background removal. Go into project settings, select your background layer explicitly. Don't let HeyGen's algorithm guess the boundary. You define it. 2 checkpoints down, 1 left. This video was produced using AI-generated narrator and voice technology. Checkpoint 3, export resolution. This is the most invisible setting on the platform, and it's costing creators the most on YouTube. HeyGen defaults to 720p on every new project. 1080p is sharper, providing more detail and more data for YouTube to work with. YouTube runs a compression algorithm on every upload. It processes 720p differently than 1080p, adding a layer that introduces visual artifacts. Meaning noise, blurring, and pixelation in areas of fine detail. The exact elements that define this channel's visual identity are what degrade most. Compression artifacts signal low production quality to the algorithm. If viewers click away slightly faster, even subconsciously, the algorithm registers that. Over time, that signal compounds. You don't feel it on one video, you feel it after 20. The pre-render audit stops the leak. Fix, set export resolution to 1080p, open a new project, and before you touch anything else, find this setting. Lock it on your project template. Every new project inherits it's 1080p automatically. First setting every time, non-negotiable. Here is the full picture. Failure state versus system state. One is a re-render loop, the other is a production system. Failure state, voice drifts past 90 seconds. Avatar cuts at the edge. Export reads 720p, 3 failure points, 1 re-render minimum. System state, manual sync holds. Avatar is clean, edge to edge. Export reads 1080p, 1 render, done. Trust the protocol. Is this a HeyGen problem? No. HeyGen gives you every control you need. Operators don't need fast. Operators need clean, repeatable, scalable. Here's the protocol. 3 steps in order, every render. Print this, post it next to your workstation, run it before every queue. 1. Export resolution, set 1080p before anything else. Lock it on every template, first action on every new project. 2. Voice sync, switch to manual, set it before queuing, never default to auto on segments over 60 seconds. 3. Background removal, switch to manual layer selection. Define the boundary explicitly. Auto removal is off permanently. If you made it here, you're already thinking like an operator. Trust the system. I'm Sheldon Sims. I'll see you in the next one.